Alrighty, so we are underway. A big welcome to Annabelle Chapman. Just what would it be? 10 days ago now, won World's Ultimate Strongwoman in Dubai,
Yeah.
and somehow in the same weekend managed to get back to the UK to win Britain's Strongest Woman as well.
Yeah.
So, firstly, big congratulations on those two.
Thank you.
And also, I want to say thank you for accommodating my time. For those who don't know, the time difference is a little bit weird, so I would have had to be up at about 3 or 4 o'clock a.m. to get you at a normal time. So you've come on a bit later for me. So thank you very much for that. I do
Not a
appreciate
bother
that.
at all.
So I was just going to start this with a few little quick fire questions, probably not strong woman related early on, and then we'll kind of work into things as we go. So firstly, just to kind of lay it out for everyone, how old are you, Annabelle?
I am 27, 28 this year.
Okay, nice. And what is your favourite movie or TV show?
Favorite movie? Wow. Okay. Anything Marvel. I really enjoy the Marvel series, so enjoy them a lot. TV series, we've just been getting on with Sex Education on Netflix, which I absolutely love at the moment. So yeah, and Big Bang Theory.
Okay, and favourite Avenger?
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Do you have a soccer team?
A soccer team? No.
No. Okay. Alrighty. Favorite flavour of ice cream?
Chocolate mint.
Chocolate mint.
Yeah.
Your first ever album or live show, or either?
First album I bought was Shakira, and that was from a charity shop. I think it cost me 99 pence, and it was the single Whenever, Wherever, whatever it's called, that.
Yep.
And my first concert, I think, was Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Alrighty, and in that same vein, what's your go-to pump-up music for training, for competition?
Do you know what? Anything Nicki Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay.
Yeah, that sort of.
Yeah. So you go down the rap kind of route.
Yeah, although again, I really do like Phil Collins as well. Some of the Tarzan theme tune, I do listen to that as well. So It can be whatever I'm feeling.
Yep. Yeah. Do you listen to music when you compete or train at all, or do you just kind of let whatever's in the gym play?
Yeah, sometimes if it's a hard session or I just need to get my head into the session, I will listen to music. I don't listen to music on comp days. I just want to talk to people. So no, I don't listen to it on comp days.
All right. And the last one from the quickfire section that I've got, do you have any sporting idols?
Oh, yeah, a few. So Serena Williams, Donna Moore, sporting idol for myself, definitely. There's loads, so many, but those are the two that are coming to my mind.
Yeah. So what's it like getting to go ahead, head to head with Donna of late in competitions?
Insane. Just to be able to share the floor with the Donna Moore was just an experience in itself. So, and you know what? She is the most humble and just kindest person you'll ever meet as well. Really nice lady.
Yeah, that's awesome. So let's get into that story, please. Can you run me through the timeline and the events that kind of took place over that 48 hours last weekend, please?
Yeah, sure. So I flew to Dubai. I think it was the Friday before. So we had sort of nearly a week there before we competed. But competed on the Friday. It was 5 events. We did it all in just under 90 minutes, which was incredibly fast. Yeah, incredibly fast. But that consisted of a 100-kilo log for reps. I think it was then the yoke for max distance.
Yeah, I think that was
yeah, then it was farmers, for there and back. The mystery event, which was really, really cool. So it was like a push pull. So you pushed like a track, I don't know, a basket.
Yeah, some sort of sled
box.
contraption.
Sled thing, yeah, on the track, and then had to pull it back, which was really, really good. But they had the chains on, so when you was like full extent with the chains, it like created a lot of resistance, which was really, really cool.
Yep.
And then it was the 5 Atlas Stone run as well.
5?
5, 10.
Yeah,
No,
10, 10. That's right. Have you ever
sorry,
done
it's
an
loads.
Atlas Stone run that big before?
Yeah, 10 stone run, which again was, I think that was from 60 kilos up to 150, which was really, really cool.
Did anyone finish that?
No, I think Donna and Mel were the only ones to get to the 140, or I think they loaded the 140, did Donna and Mel, and then no one got the 150. Next year though, I reckon
I'm sure someone will get it next year. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Especially if they do the same events, like they kind of do it all the Giants live shows. I'm sure someone will get it.
Yeah, definitely.
The equipment, by the way, I did want to ask that because the equipment manufacturer is Australian. He's in my state in Victoria, so we all get to play with that sort of kit.
Yeah, it was good. The kit was really, really good. I think the log was a bit of a funny one. I think a lot of girls got a lot of rope burn on the chin, but yeah, just because the rope was in the middle. But you know what? It was such a well-ran comp. The equipment was, yeah, absolutely fine, top notch. The stones were great. The yoke was really good. The farmers, yeah. So it was really well ran. Good comp.
Yep, nice. All right, and so you just pretty much went through and placed mainly top 3 in all the events.
Yeah, so did relative just stayed consistently high throughout the field. I'm really useless. I really don't look at what's happening or where I'm placing or anything like that, especially at that comp specifically, because I was just in the mindset of going, putting on a good show, just enjoying the day with the girls. So I wasn't really looking at the points or the scores. So I think I did come mid-range to top on a few. I think I did get one event win in as well, but it did just sort of prove well on the day because I came first.
Yeah, so who usually handles you? Do you usually have somebody come along and help you out, like Luke or Reed? Because I know they coach you, but obviously they couldn't have been there with the travel restrictions and stuff.
Yeah, usually, yeah, Luke and Reed do come, and they do try and make it to as many comps as possible. But I usually have my partner Andrew, who is sort of like the main person that I have on comp day. He makes sure that I eat and that I'm drinking. I've got all the equipment I need for that event. So it was definitely a different experience not having someone there to handle you. I think I just made a mess. So all my stuff was everywhere. It was in both rooms, all over the floor. Yeah, it was a bit of a mess, but I managed it.
Yeah, and you weren't really concerned about the point stuff. We just kind of just went into each event and just did it.
Yeah, I knew what events I was looking forward to. I was really looking forward to the log. When we found out what the mystery event was, I was really looking forward to that as well. I think everybody's main focus on that day was definitely putting on a good show and just showing what the women can do for Strongwoman.
Yeah, well, I was listening to Loz and Liz doing their talk down of it, and apparently you women were all fine with that little 90-minute turnaround, but the blokes were fine in the ass.
Yeah, the guys were suffering from what you can see, but they're big guys, you know. 90 minutes is quick, so yeah. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I can say it was a good viewer experience. It was about 1 a.m. when I finished watching the women's, and I wasn't game to stay up and watch the men's, but it was good to just be able to flick on YouTube and all of a sudden you're watching a Strongwoman show.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people have said that, just like from a viewer's experience, it looked incredible. So that's all you can ask for, really.
Yeah, I was doing it without sound as well, and it was still good. So I'd imagine with sound, with the commentary, it would have been even better. So then, what happened that night and the next morning with getting to Brits? Did you get to go out with the girls and enjoy yourself, have some dinner and drinks or anything, or was it just straight to bed so you could get up for the flight?
Oh, yeah. And you know what? I absolutely love a good after comp drink and a bit of a celebration. But it was literally, so we stayed for the guys, we watched the guys. We did a few pictures afterwards and obviously got the coach home. I think by that time it was maybe like 11:30, I think, when we got home. So by that point, I needed to pack. I needed to rearrange my suitcase as well because I didn't expect to be taking a trophy home. So I had to try and fit that in my check-in luggage. So I was like, oh Christ, what am I gonna do? But managed to get it all in, and
That
with
was a
just
big old
like,
bloody hammer, wasn't it?
oh yeah. So I couldn't carry it through the airport. I couldn't carry it through Dubai airport. So I had to get it in my actual check-in luggage.
You can blame Mason for that. He might watch this, so if you've got any choice words to say to the bloke who made the trophy, say them now.
Do you know what? The trophies are fab. I don't mind bringing it home in my check-in. It's not a bother. But yeah, we so got my suitcase packed. I really did struggle to sleep because our shuttle bus was arriving at 4 a.m. in the morning. So, and by the time I got into bed and all packed, it was probably about 1:30, and I probably had to be up for 3:30. So I didn't get much sleep. We went to the airport. It was me, Donna, and Donna's partner, Anth. All went to the airport, got checked in, flew home, arrived in the UK about, I think it was about 12:05, but we sort of left the airport for about 1:30. Got home. Obviously, everybody wants to come and see you because you've been in Dubai for a week. You've won a major comp, so was seeing everybody and their dog. And then finally got home and settled. But we knew that it was an early night, eat plenty of food, drink a lot of water, and just get on for the next day.
Okay, so it was the next day, was it? So it was the Friday night in Dubai and then the Sunday at Brits.
Yeah, Sunday morning at Brits. So I think athletes meeting was at 8:30. So I had to be up early.
Yeah, and there's obviously no quarantine sort of that you have to do coming back into the UK.
No, so because I was double vaccinated, all I had to do was provide a day 2 test when I got home, and which I did, and it was negative. But I did that obviously on the Monday, but did do lateral flows before the event as well. But because I was double vaccinated, I didn't need to quarantine.
Okay, well, lucky you.
I know, thank God.
Yeah. So, did any of the other, did Donna do Brits, or were you the only one crazy enough to turn it around that fast?
Yeah, so I was the only one that went to Brits. To be fair, Donna did come and support. She did come and support. But yeah, I was the only one from Dubai that came and then did Brits. Yeah.
Yeah. All righty. Talk us through Brits. How did that comp go?
Oh, well, to be fair, by the time we actually got competing, for me, it was probably like lunchtime, like early afternoon. So I was probably as bright as a button. It was towards the end of the day that I was flagging a bit because Dubai was about 3 hours in front. So when it got towards the end, I was getting a bit like eyes were sore, body sore. Second comp in about 48 hours, everything was very fatigued.
Yep.
But again, it was just like I just wanted to go to Brits to support the girls that were there because there were a lot of girls there. And just it was the first sort of big show for Britain's Strongest Woman in like Donny Dome. So it was close to home. All my family had got tickets. So I was like, I can't not go. As much as I didn't want to go, I was very tired, but I was happy that I did turn up.
Yeah. And was that just the women's show? There was none of the men there at all?
No.
Nice.
Yeah, that was just the women's show, yeah.
Nice. And it was ticketed. So what sort of crowd did they get there?
Oh my God, it was practically full. I think they sold about 400 and over 400 tickets.
Wow.
And it was really close crowd. Everywhere looked pretty much full. We had VIP seats on like either side. And it was really good. It was really, really good. If you see any footage, I know Ant's posted some footage from the day. You can just see like the crowd in the background, and yeah, it was really full, and we had quite a lot of people, which was nice. It was really nice.
Right. Oh, that's nuts. That's
Yeah,
awesome. That's awesome. UK just has so much, so much of a good strength following. It seems you guys just
yeah,
lap it up over there.
yeah. Because I know that. I mean, we did the UK's Strongest Woman a few weeks back, and we got a decent crowd for them as well. It was good.
What was the was there much of a live presence at Dubai, or was that purely just an online show?
I think it was purely online. They do have a lot of followers online and have a big crowd online. I think just because of the last minute um, sort of location change, I think trying to get actual people there to come and watch was maybe a bit difficult, but understandably so. I mean, the guys tried their absolute best to put on the best show, and America just wasn't a possibility.
Yep. Yep. Alrighty. So, um, for some people that might not have seen much of you before, what are your best and worst events in Strongwoman?
Oh, best overhead, anything overhead, log, axle, maybe not dumbbell, but definitely log and axle. So I would say that's my. And apparently, farmers, I don't know what's happened over that last weekend, but my frame and farmers were fast. So maybe that's a good event for me. Um, and then I would say worst event would be a mix between deadlift and anything loading. I don't like running. I really don't like running. But and deadlift for me is just something that I haven't got the body proportions for a deadlift. I've got short arms, short legs. So yeah, I'm built for pressing, not for deadlifting.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to get your deadlift up, you're certainly working with the right people.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yep, she's
The
got it.
deadlift king and queen.
She's got my deadlift from 180 kilos to 260 kilos. So yeah, she's definitely the one to be with, is Rhiannon.
260. That's like for a bad event. That's not too bad. A 260
Well,
kilo deadlift.
yeah, it's not too bad, but we've got some big deadlifters in the opens category, some incredible deadlifters. So yeah.
What did was Andrea and Donna at the Arnold's last year? Were they going for 290, 300, something like that?
Yeah, but we definitely, I think Lucy Underwood has taken that with 300 kilos. I think she pulled 300 on a deadlift bar. She did that at UK's Strongest Man this year. It was an incredible pull. Really, really phenomenal pull. She's a great deadlifter.
Yep. Yep. Cool. So that's what you're looking to work on next is just build up your deads and um,
Yeah,
heaps of loading medleys and stuff, fun like that.
yeah. Just drill deadlift, maybe drill a bit of stones as well. Just so everything's equally as good.
Yeah, get that 150 next year at the end of the loading medley.
Yes, that would be sick. Yeah, that would be good.
So, what is the competition plan next? Is there anything on the horizon, or do you actually get yourself a bit of a break?
Unfortunately not. We've got OSG Worlds in November. So I've had a pretty chilled week last week. I didn't train at all. This week I'm doing a bit here and a bit there. And then next week, that's when we'll be in full swing of OSG prep. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's in is it Daytona?
Yeah, Daytona Beach. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Right, and are you bringing any sort of contingent over there with you, or do you have to go solo again?
No. So my partner's coming over with me, Andrew. Lynn, the guy who has sort of organised OSG's, worked really, really hard to sort of get us over there, and has been in contact with the American embassy. I don't know who he's been in contact with, but has worked really hard to get us and family over there for this competition. So big ups to Lynn.
Yeah, he does a power work to get these things going.
Oh yeah, he does. He really does work hard.
Yeah, yeah. You've got the Arnold's UK coming up. Is there anything you've got going on for that, or are you going to go as a spectator? Or
Um, probably it sounds awful, but no, I'm not going. as athlete or spectator. Just trying to focus now these coming weekends on getting in my event sessions and just trying to stay at home, get rested, and just try. But I do know a lot of people that are going, so I'm gutted I won't be there to support.
Yeah. Look, sometimes you got to put yourself first. I mean,
Yeah.
you're going all the free supplement samples that you're going to get at the expo.
Yeah.
So, what do you kind of do off season to in season? Does your diet change? Do you manipulate your weight at all around the off season, in season? Do you try and kind of get lighter off season or heavier off season to put on some muscle, anything like that?
So do you know what? I'm trying to think when I last had an off season. As in, I was training quite hard for the Axel World Record for quite a bit over lockdown. And then as soon as lockdown was lifted, it was pretty much right, game on, all these comps are on. So it feels as though I've been going pretty hard for a long time. I do know that after I've done OSG Worlds, I would like to just wind down a little bit. I've got a nutrition coach, Tiny Titan, so I'm working with her. Obviously, be speaking with her on what my plans are, but it probably will be to lose a little bit of weight, gain a little bit more muscle, and yeah, just try and have a few chilled months before we start the year again.
Yeah. Yeah. So, any long-term plans that you've got? What's the trajectory for you over the next 3, 5, 10 years?
Oh Lord, that's a long time. 3, 5, 10 years is a long time. But I would like to. I'd like to have an attempt at the log world record. That's always something that I've wanted to do.
What's that sitting at the minute?
I think it's 135.
Okay, so basically, could be the first woman to press 300 pounds.
There are women that have done it, but not on the log, like floor to overhead. But I do know a few women that have pressed that amount. But it would be nice to get it on the log.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And then just work on podium and getting a podium at Worlds, OSG Worlds. That'd be great. And just try and just get Strongwoman back on the map. I mean, in 2000, I was watching it yesterday. In 2001, we were like on BBC, like on TV, Strong Women in, I don't know where we were, South Africa. It'd just be nice to get it back to that stage again where we're on TV and it's getting broadcasted just as much as the guys is, you know? And I think WUS was a big part in that step forward.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what do you think the next steps in that are? Like, how, is it just more shows like WUS? Is there things that Strongman needs to start doing to build up the professional women's side of the sport as well?
I don't know. I think I definitely think more WUS comps is going to grow the sport in itself. And obviously UK Strongest Man, they've obviously got involved in it as well. So I believe the more shows that there are and the more opportunities that open for us, the more it will grow. So I just think more shows. I think strongmen, there isn't much more that strongmen can do there, and I know a lot of them that are extremely supportive of what we do on the women's side here, but I just think in general there isn't much more that they can do. I think it's just up to us trying to get the opportunities and just showing that we can put on a good show.
Yeah, and I suppose just there's still a bit of a stigma around strength and women in strength. It's kind of getting some of the younger ladies, interested in seeing what their bodies can do for strength rather than just for aesthetic, I think.
Yeah, 100%, definitely. And I think Strong Women is about that because there's all shapes, all sizes. It doesn't matter if you're 5'1" and 65 kilos or you're 6'1" and you're 110 kilos, like, because of the different weight categories. I mean, UK's strongest woman, Ree, was a point behind me and she's half my size. So it don't matter about what size you are.
Did she compete in the Opens?
Yeah. Her and Shannon Clifford were under 65 kilo competitors competing with like the likes of myself, Lucy Underwood, Rebecca Roberts.
Yep. Is that
And
Shannon is in Paul Smith's partner?
yeah,
Yeah.
Paul Smith's partner, yeah. And you know what? Both of them held their own. Like it was an incredible, incredible feat to watch, feat of strength.
Yeah. I think that is a big bonus about the women's competitions at the minute in Australia. I don't know if you know many of the athletes over here, but Nicole Jenrich would be about 6'2", and I'd say around 100 kilos because she's just a huge human being. But then there's women like Lucia and Camilla who are both. I think Lucia's naturally an under 80, and Camilla would be an under 70, and that was
Yeah,
our top three at Australia's Strongest Woman. Um,
yeah,
so it literally is all shapes and sizes. And
yeah.
I'd hazard a guess, would Mel have been the lightest competitor in the field at World Ultimate?
Yeah, so I think Mel and Nadia are both under 83 competitors. I'm just trying to think if there were anybody else. I know that I think I think that was it. But yeah, they were definitely the lighter competitors, and Mel came third.
Yeah.
So and that's incredible. She was on top form that day. She was brilliant to watch, was Mel.
Yeah, well, I turned on for the yoke. I watched her run. The first thing I saw, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was brilliant.
What weight was that yoke? Was that a 300 kilo yoke?
300 kilo yoke, yeah. And I was like, why is Mel running with the yoke? Stop running with the yoke, Mel. Like, she was so fast.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was awesome to see, and it is good to see it starting to get some airtime, and
Yeah,
people were interested as well, which was also nice to see. I think there was a fair bit of interest in the show,
yeah,
um,
definitely.
and I think if we could start generating some interest pre-show as well, with maybe some more interviews with yourself or others before some big shows, do some
Yeah,
prediction
yeah,
videos like they normally do.
yeah, definitely.
Because I think that could be another thing is people will watch shows if they've seen a prediction video and all of a sudden they know a few more of the athletes. They've kind of got someone to barrack for and get behind.
Yeah, 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 definitely.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, it's almost been half an hour, and by
Oh
my
my God, really?
by my
Wow.
count, it'll be almost 11 o'clock your time or 10:30. Sorry.
Yeah,
Um,
almost. Yeah.
yeah. So you got work tomorrow morning.
I am up at 5:45 in the morning. Yeah, got to go to work.
All right. Well,
Back to reality.
I will let you get yourself sorted for work tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining me. Where can people find you on social media?
So I'm just on Instagram. So just Annabelle. I think it's Annabelle_Chapman 93, something like that. But yeah, I'm on Insta.
Yep, Annabelle, 2 N's, 2 L's.
Yeah, 2 N's, 2 L's, and an E on the end. I
Yep.
like all the letters.
Alrighty. Thank you very much, Annabelle. You enjoy the
No,
rest of
thank
your
you
week.
for having me. Yeah, thank you for
Congratulations
having
again
me.
on your victories.
Thank you.
Rest up and good luck for OSG.
I know, fingers crossed. It's gonna be a good week.
Yep, yep. So what date's that again? Just so everyone knows when to tune in. I think Lynn usually does a live stream.
Yes, yeah, I think he does usually do a live stream. I think it is I'm gonna say the 14th, I think, but it's over 3 days. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm
Okay,
useless with dates.
that's right. That's right. I'm sure people will start tuning in close to the time. We'll put that all over social media. Thank you again for joining me. You enjoy the rest of your night, and
Oh,
I'm
bless
sure
you.
we'll talk
Thank you.
soon.
All right, bless you. Thank you very much.
No worries. See ya.
All right, bye.